What's up guys, this is Coach Santi right here. I've been with Soccer Genome for 1 month. This is a day in the life of a soccer trainer. We usually have the mornings off. That's the perfect time to have a good breakfast. I usually go to the gym with my girlfriend and usually stay active throughout the morning, and then arrive to the facilities at 1:15. Turn on the lights. And usually I have time to check what clients I have for the day and try to organize more like what session, what exercises I want to do with them, and just mentally getting ready for every client and every kid I'm gonna have for the day. So usually like around 2:25, like I would start putting the music on. I'm from Colombia, so like Latino music, just to have a good vibe. So first of all, we had Emmett for my first private. He's a great player, so first I tried to connect with him, talk about life, talk about soccer. With him, I tried to play a fun game of juggling the ball. So it's called football tennis, so just a very fun but important exercise to have, just like building those like touches and like technical skills. After that, we move on to some still warm-up, like technical warm-up, just moving the feet, just like practicing on that first touch with the right, with the left, practicing touching the ball with different parts of the foot, which he's really good at it. It's really important to be like super intense like on those drills, because it's like short, so I want him to be able to take advantage of most of the session. After that, we move on to some passing, dribbling, and then shooting exercise, like a little bit of everything. So first we start with some passing, one-touch passing with him. The idea was to for him to be moving off the ball, receiving the ball, and then just dribbling throughout the cones with the right foot first. Then just looking for that pass to the wall, receive the ball, and then just open up to take 2 touches and score on the goal. It's a very intense exercise, so I tried to do a couple of repetitions and then like give him a break, because it's a lot at once. We usually practice both legs because it's super important to be fluent in both legs. And at the end, we finish with some shooting competition, just like a fun one, but still having that idea of getting better and working on our first touch and then just shooting to goal. Whoever loses has to do 15 push-ups. If we hit it to the top corner, that's worth 2 points. If we hit it like in the bottom, that's 1 point. If we hit where the black net is, it's -1 point, so that he has to pick a corner. If we hit it with our weak foot and we score, it doubles the points. He won, so I had to do my 15 push-ups. So second session we have Kennedy. I usually have her on Thursdays, and same thing, we always start with just technical warm-up, just getting your feet moving, and then I really like to focus on like the principles of soccer, just the basics, you know, like 1 touch, 2 touches, like hitting it with your outside. So that was the main focus with Kennedy. Then she wanted to practice some shooting, so we did some dribbling and then shooting as well at the same time. So that was the main focus of the session. So we have Wesley here, so as you can see, the 3 of them has been like different ages, so usually I try to see like the skill level and then like whatever activity or skill they want to improve on. So with Wesley, he's a really young kid, so we did a lot of basics, a lot of 1 touch again, 2 touches, but in a different approach, a little bit more simple than with the other 2 players, just for him to get the most of it and not complicating myself on explaining every drill. Same thing here, we were doing some volleys in the air just to make sure he understands and he's comfortable with different skills. Then we moved to some drilling and then passing to the goal. I had a green cone, an orange cone, so the idea was to test him and make sure he was focused. So whenever he passed me the ball, say either green or orange, and whatever cone or color cone I say, he would have to pass the ball to that goal. We finished with some shooting, of course. So as soon as I finished my privates, we had some academy classes. As you can see, it's a smaller mini class. So we have with my role here is just making sure I assist the main coach on like having everything organized, putting the goal where she wants me or he wants me to have the material. We always finish with some scrimmage, so kids love that. We usually finish with some coaches versus players in this smaller setup, so they really enjoy it and they really want to meet coaches. This session is older players, it's just girls, and we had way more numbers, so I had to make sure I was ready to have quick transitions, ready to talk to the players as well and assist as much as I could. Also making sure I connect with the players. The idea is for them to feel safe and comfortable with us, which that's the big positive aspect of Soccer Genome. With Canon, same thing. Of course, like these are really young kids, so I really want to make sure they know the basics, make sure they feel comfortable with using different parts of their feet, also like movement with the ball and without the ball as well, so making sure they're moving their feet. With him, we start with some technical warm-up and then we move on to a similar exercise I did with Emmett. It slightly changes. Instead of receiving the ball from the wall and passing to goal or shooting to goal, he was more passing the ball to the goal or to the puck and making it a little bit more specific on like, okay, it's like a pass because he's a center back. He's a really young kid, so making sure he's comfortable with those movements. And at the end we finish with some shooting as well, just making sure he's doing some dribbling, making sure he's comfortable shooting the ball as well. Even though he's center back, he has to be able to make those long passes and feel comfortable hitting the ball. So that was the main focus on that session. Once I'm done at 8:30, I make sure to turn the lights off, the fan off as well, and making sure everything is nice and clean for the next day.